हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम लोग नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम देखेंगे डेवलपमेंट में का ही. सो व्हाट क्वेश्चंस वी हैव और व्हाट प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट वी हैव इज दिस वन. अ हेक्सागोनल पिरामिड ऑफ एज base age 30 mm and axis height 50 mm long, resting on its base on HP. It is cut by a plane perpendicular to VP, inclined to HP at an angle of 60 degree, passing to the point on the axis 20 mm above from the bottom face of the pyramid. Draw the development of the lateral surfaces of the truncated pyramid. So basically this is what is the pyramid. Now let us see how we can solve same problem with the help of AutoCAD. Okay, now for drawing hexagonal pyramid or the hexagon shape, we have one command which is the polygon command. Okay, as soon as you click over here, it will ask you how many numbers of sides are required. So as it is hexagon, we will require 6 sides. So I have entered 6 and press enter. So it will ask you the center of the hexagon. So I have selected one point which will be the center. Nextly, it is asking whether it is an inscribed circle or circumscribed circle. So this is inscribed circle. So this is I, and now we need to give the whatever is the radius of the circle. So radius will be the 30 mm. Okay, so this is what a basic base of an hexagon that we have drawn, isn't it? Ortho we need to on. Now as this is the pyramid, you are aware its diagonals will be seen, isn't it? So diagonals we are going to join with the help of normal line command, isn't it? Then we will project these points in the front view. This is what is the top view of the pyramid. So now what we are doing is we are drawing we are taking the projections of it, isn't it? Then this is what is the base we have drawn. Then unwanted lines we are erasing. Then we are projecting the center line with the help of this, isn't it? And its axis height is 50 mm, isn't it? So offset command with the help of distance of 50 mm that we will do. Okay, now here this length and width is quite less. So what we will do, we will change this axis height by 70 mm. Okay, so let us delete this and offset this by 70 mm so that it will look proportionate one, isn't it? Now this we have extended up to the access point. Okay, then as you are aware, these points needs to be there till the base, isn't it? And then triangular surfaces, that is what we are supposed to draw from here to here, then here, then from here to here, then here. Okay, and this is what is the center line. So we need to convert that particular line into the center line by following this particular procedure. Load, click over here, then press C, and this center line you will get over there. So let us now convert this to the center line. Okay, even after selecting that particular line to the center line, then if it is not looking like a center line, see, if you zoom in, then it will be center line. But if at the normal zoom extent, if it is not showing the center line, then we need to change line type scale. So shortcut for it is LTS, and this factor is now 1. So let us change that factor to 10. See, this change you will notice, isn't it? Now we don't require this line from this particular point, so we will change this particular point, isn't it? This line is also not needed now. This is also not needed now, isn't it? So we are deleting it. Done. Now what is remaining is the naming, isn't it? So for that purpose, this text we will insert over here, and height of it we will give as 3 mm, isn't it? So let us consider base point as A point and its height will be 3. Okay, it is visible. Now same points we will transfer everywhere. So for that ortho needs to be off. So I am having multiple paste option, isn't it? So that I can edit as per my requirement. So these are nothing but the axes, isn't it? Now I will edit all the command, all the points with the help of edit command. So this is what is the B, point B. This is what is the point C. This is D. A, B, C, D, E. This is F. Okay, and this axis will be the MN. M, and this will be the N. Similar naming we need to transfer. Now don't get confused between this X and this B, isn't it? Now let us transfer all these points in the front view. Okay, so I will transfer similar points. Here I have taken one extra point, so I will delete that particular one, isn't it? So this is A, isn't it? This is B and F. This point is point B and F, isn't it? So edit. This is C and this is E. Then this is D, M, and this apex point will be the point N, isn't it? Now we have done the naming part. Okay, so what is remaining is the dimensioning part. So let us do that too. Now this dimension is not visible, so let us change the dimensioning style. Over here you need to click, that is nothing but the dimension style manager. Over here modify, then text height we need to modify, and this must be 3 mm. Okay, aligned with the horizontal, isn't it? Above 1. Okay. Now here these precision points we are not going to consider. So again modify it. So where, let us see where that precision points are there. Arrow height is also 3. See, round off to precision points. We can hardly take 1 point, isn't it? 1 decimal. So 30.00, that is what we have considered. Then axis height is given. So for that particular, this vertical dimension I have taken, and that I have marked over here. Let us move this particular point from this point to this point, isn't it? Again this distance is also has to be increased. So let us modify that too. Okay, that distance is increased now. Okay, this is 70 mm. Now initial front and top view that we have drawn. Okay, now what we need to draw is, we need to draw the cutting plane. Okay, so or let us solve this particular problem considering this as a plane problem, isn't it? So if it is a plane problem, so what we are going to do is, we will copy this particular slant edge, isn't it? So we need, now ortho is off, so that ortho needs to be on. Okay, so I have copied this like this. Okay, then a circle command from this particular end to this particular end. We are not aware where that angle will be, but we know that the radius is of 30 mm. So from this particular point we are going to draw a 30 mm radius. If we measure this distance, this will be of 30 mm. This is horizontal distance. This is what is 30 mm, isn't it? So from everywhere, now we will copy this particular point. We will copy this circle and we will paste it over here, so that we will have next arc. Okay, now 2 arcs are done, third arc is done, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and no, we are going to require 6 only, na, isn't it? See, first division, second, third, 4th, 5th and 6th. This is not required. Okay, so we are having 6 base edges, so 6 arcs we have drawn. Now we will draw line starting from this point till this point, again a line from this to this. Similarly, all lines we are going to draw. See, this is how we can draw the lines. Now these circles can be erased right now, because the role of the arc is been done, isn't it? Now from here we need to draw the straight lines from this particular corner to this corner like this, as this is what is the pentagonal hexagonal pyramid, isn't it? Now we can trim the circle, isn't it? Our role of the circle is being finished. So let us do the naming part again. This is what development we have finished. So let us do the naming part. Again we will copy the different namings. Okay, now again ortho we will off. This is multiple paste what I am doing now. And this is what is the apex point. So apex point is point N. Okay, so this is point B. Editing, I am doing the editing part. C, D, E, F, G. So this is how we can complete the whole development problem, isn't it? I hope you have liked this particular video of an development of an hexagonal pyramid. Thank you so much. All the best.